one sound frequency. And it's quite different what I do in music, if I make electronic music or sound performances, live performances. I create a continuation of sound. But in installation, it's really fantastic that I can focus on one sound frequency and I can investigate what to do with that. I can create geometrical figures, use some water or sand, and affect with sound these materials and create visuals, how the lasers work. And I wanted to combine sound frequency and lasers, and with this system that I developed, it is the sound that draw to visual. When I make installation, I have at least dozens of different ways how to work, dozen ideas, and little by little I compress these ideas and throw out some impossible ideas. And of course, when it's a question about site-specific art, I don't know all the X factors what might happen in the space. I visited here beforehand, and I started to make plan for my installation. Then I developed my installation at my working room. But there is always that some X factor, and in this case, the X factor was these dark metal surfaces here. My first plan was to project the laser beams on the surface of the machines, and for that purpose I had planned to use mirrors. But here, during the installation process, I realized that it doesn't work. The black surface kind of suck the light, and the laser beams doesn't work so well. So I started to think about plan B, and I realized that these white or brown walls worked better. So I started to think how to project the lights. But it's even better if I project the laser beams straight to the ceiling. And yeah, but that's how it works. If you make a sound, site-specific sound works, you must listen to space and think about the acoustics and architecture and think on the sound what is the best possible way to make your installation. And in this case, it's a question about the distances as well, how many meters there is from the floor to ceiling. It affects the patterns, how large is the size of them. If the ceiling is a little bit lower or higher, it affects the patterns as well. So it's basically just one sound frequency, 26 Hertz is the frequency, and the vibration of the speaker moves the laser beams, and the laser beams draw these figures. This is the basic idea. Very simple idea, but of course I had huge problems when trying to realize the installation. But few possible places, but of course this was really nice because this is dark. With visual art you need light, but in the case of sound you don't need light. It would be a dark place as well. And in this case, as I use lasers, it's better that the place is a little bit darker, so people can see more clearly. So it is really fantastic place for this installation, and I also was really surprised about this light figures that the windows generated. So they move during the day exactly 4:30 when the prism lights directly to my loudspeaker. So it's really nice thing what happens there. Exactly for it's good that people come, they will see that okay, there's a speaker and make some sound. Aha, there's some lights, what they might do there. And at some point they realize that there's 3, 4 dots. They are moving with the sound and stuff.